guys,
I agree. That's right, David. You're right on it. Thanks for the report. And the Cavaliers start out with the ball. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the center position. Good D by Mobley.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Allen, and then Allen slams it in.
Nice creativity from the big man, Jared Allen. You've got moves upon moves.
Morant against Garland. And a wide open look for Bain. No good on the three. And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for Cleveland.
Indoors, generally rookies need time to adjust to the league. Evan Mobley, not so much.
No, he looked like he belonged from the outset, GA. This guy established himself immediately as a rim protector, someone who is a constant threat on either end of the floor, a vertical spacer, big-time shot. Blocker, so much to like.
Now here's Morant. Lets it fly. Here's Adams. Brooks finds Bain. Brooks setting the pick for Bain. Knocks down the three ball.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Morant against Garland. To the middle. Stolen by Jackson. Brooks with it. Guarded now by Okoro. Brooks the pass to Bain. Memphis moving that ball around. Kept alive. Out to Brooks. Pass to Morant. Goes back up. Shot clock at 5. Offensive rebound. Bain for 3. Morant outside. Adams down low. He's against Allen. Morant right side. Shoots over Garland. Missed it. Even after all those chances. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, he gets that one.
Tremendous balance and body control. Darius Garland, no stranger to finishing inside.
Here's Morant. Bain for 3. Out to Morant. Jackson against Mobley. Morant with a wide open look. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
Oh, pretty stroke on Morant's long-range bomb there. When he's knocking down the shot from deep, he can be lethal.
Now, here's Garland. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Desmond Bain. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And last year, excellent at the free throw line, just a shade under 90%.
Love checked in for the Cavaliers. And doors for Darius Garland, playing point guard, runs in the family.
That's exactly right, Kevin. Think about it. His father, Winston Garland, played 7 seasons in the NBA. And while Darius has always wanted to follow in his father's footsteps, Winston will be the first to tell you that young one is already better.
And here are the Cavaliers now, following the score by Memphis. Mitchell passes to Allen. He kicks it to Garland. Fires from 14. And Desmond Bain pulls it down. Memphis has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Morant finds Bain. 56 seconds left in the first quarter. Back to Jackson. Cavaliers with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Okoro dishes to Allen. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Well, Okoro is a team-first guy that wants to involve his teammates. Pretty pass there.
Morant against Garland. Morant kicks to Bain. It's Brooks on the wing. Pass to Adams. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Lets it go from deep. Out to Morant. Oh, good on the triple. Now Okoro. Down low. Stolen by Brooks. That one's not going to go. It's a tie game here in Cleveland. Don't go.
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position.
When he's determined to finish, Donovan Mitchell is so good powering through whatever the defense puts in his path.
Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Make no mistake, an intimidating 7-footer Steven Adams gets the space he needs and finishes with ease.
Garland kicks to Love. Here's Mitchell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
Here's Morant. Jackson passes to Adams. Memphis moving it around. The 3 from Morant. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got 4 rebounds in this game. On the wing, Mitchell. Love looking around. It's stolen by Adams. Jackson finds Morant. Jackson a screen on Love. And finished up by Morant.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Now, here's Garland. Love outside. Adams, some nice D. Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep into the second. Morant with it. Guarded now by Kevin Love.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team.
GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
Garland dishes to Allen. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Brooks kicks to Adams. Brooks the pass to Morant. And he jams it right over Jared Allen. Wow!
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, give Darius Garland credit for looking to score. He forces the defense into action.
Brandon Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Jones comes in for John Morant. Memphis leading. And here's Jones. Inside and stolen by Love. Bain against LeVert.
2 minutes remaining.
Wade trying to break free. Got a piece of it.
That's some outstanding on-court awareness there. Just a terrific change of shot.
Here's Jones. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. It's Garland with the ball for the Cavaliers. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And the rejection by Jackson. Bain passes to Clark. Jackson against Wade. Passes it to Jones. From outside the arc. And again, Memphis no good.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
A drive by Garland. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Brooks kicks to Bain. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wade.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Mobley's checked in. Now here's Jones. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. 5 to shoot. On the wing, Green. No good from outside. Cavaliers trailing. Wallace with it. To the right side. Love with the screen for Garland. Back to Love. Outside Garland. And they get it back. LeVert finds Mobley. Second shot opportunity. Puts it up. Tries yet again. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Here's Conchar. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
Fans, get ready for the double up.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You have to like what you're seeing from John Morant.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Allen in at the center. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. There's Garland. Misses the layup. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Stolen by Mitchell. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Garland leading the charge.
Boy, the speed in the open floor of Darius Garland, and how about the decision-making? So impressive.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. And the pass to Conchar. Outside, Jones. And it's blocked. And he keeps control of the ball. It's Mobley, top of the key. For the tie. And it's good on the way in. Mobley's got it all tied up now for the Cavs.
See, this is something that I think Donovan Mitchell needs to keep working on. To me, his responsibility is to get his teammates going as much as himself.
Right wing. Here's Conchar. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Over to the wing. Latrey. No good. So the Cavaliers will take it the other way. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Mitchell passes to Allen, and it's Allen with the jam.
Well, this highlights the agility of Jarrett Allen. So decisive, so quick in the pick and roll.
Jones against Garland. Jones, the pass to Conchar. Back to Jones. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Garland dishes to Mitchell. And he finishes nicer on the layup. Mitchell's got the lead up to 4 now for Cleveland.
Boy, nothing you can do about that. Mitchell is just simply that good, converting over aggressive defense.
Morant surveying the D. Stolen by Okoro. Mitchell against Bain. Mitchell passes to Mobley. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Cavaliers making a switch here. Rubio's checked in. The Grizzlies trail by 4. 1:46 left in the third quarter. Morant against Rubio. To halt the run and finished off by Morant.
Oh, the big finish by Morant. Some of his most spectacular plays happened well above the rim.
Rubio outside. Mobley right side. On the wing, Mitchell. And he gets it to go. And that's now 9 points for Donovan Mitchell.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Now here's Morant. He's got 10. Bain kicks to Morant. And a miss there on the triple. They play the clock right. They can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
When Donovan Mitchell is this close to the cup, the defender has got to feel a bit uneasy.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they've performed at the line.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Bain. Kicks to Jackson. Jackson a screen on Rubio. And it's Morant missing. And here are the Cavaliers. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Now Rubio. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Okoro. Here's Mitchell. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They have made it fair. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth, the wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. Mitchell left side. Conchar pulls it in. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Green with the ball. And Allen picks him up defensively. Here's Adams. Tries again. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, simply stated, Steven Adams is a force to be reckoned with rebounding the basketball.
And here is Garland. On the wing, Mitchell. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Green dishes to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
How about the handles from the young fella? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
There's Garland. Here's Allen. And slam dunk by Allen.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
The three from Morant. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 8 rebounds in this game. Garland with it. He dishes it to Mobley. Mitchell outside. 4 on the shot clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Steven Adams picks one up.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell is he's already proven that in the playoffs he is willing to be a go-to scorer. He's committed to improving his game. He's got to continue to work at the defensive end of the floor.
Here's Morant. Outside, Green. Gonchar, the pass to Adams. To the inside. Stolen by Okoro. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Mitchell dishes to Allen. Mitchell in the corner. Back to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
The ease with which the game comes to Evan Mobley. My goodness. It's fun watching this guy play above the rim.
Now here's Morant. He feeds it to Green. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Morant outside. Shoots from the elbow. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got 6 rebounds in the game. With some arc. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Grizzlies trail by 8. To the paint. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Well, Danny Green excels at recognizing when his teammates have open looks and putting it on the money. Nicely done.
Morant against Garland. Mitchell looking it over. Allen passes to Okoro. Back to Allen. It's picked off. Jackson with it. Garland picks him up. To the inside. And stolen by Mobley. Mitchell outside. There's the feed to Allen. Stolen by Jackson.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Morant against Garland. Nice move. Pocket 6. Green, the pass to Jackson.
And that's a player with no fear. Jackson steps to the forefront, goes out and gets them a massive bucket.
32 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Outside Garland. He kicks to Okoro. There's the triple. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Morant against Garland. Good!
A huge shot from Morant. Wow, you see why they put the ball in his hands in those situations.
And now we've got the intentional foul. Stolen by Jackson.
Inbounding the ball should be...
Happy to have you with us for both of these teams have assembled some promising young talent, Clark. Really setting themselves up for the future.
Always fun to watch these young stars go at it against one another and see how they develop over time. I'm looking forward to watching their journeys.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Anderson in at the small forward. From deep, Morant. Morant missing again. And here's Minnesota now. Edwards for 3. The rebound by Jackson. Outside Bane. Gobert with the double. It's blocked by Gobert.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
Back to Russell. Pass to Towns. Kicks it out to Anderson. The 3-ball. Connects from downtown.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Something you can't put a price tag on, the Minnesota Timberwolves gained last season. Playoff experience, young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable. The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
And here's Russell. Pass to Towns. Stolen by Jackson. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Brooks finds Morant. Back to Brooks. To the left wing. Adams with a screen on Russell. From deep, Morant. And another miss by Memphis. So, Clark, would you say playoff experience also raises your regular season play?
I don't think there's any question about it, B.A. I never had a chance in my short career to play in the playoffs, but I covered a bunch of them as a broadcaster. There's a different electricity. There's a different intensity. There's a different feel in the locker room. You learn not to back down. You learn to work through adversity, and you learn to play under pressure.
Now here's Brooks. Shoots over Anderson. And that one hits the back iron.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Over to the wing for 3. No luck on that one. And Memphis taking it the other way down. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Jackson, the pass to Brooks. Bane against Edwards. Adams with a screen on Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep, Morant. Edwards pulls it in.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now here's Edwards. Right wing. Towns passes to Russell. And the call will be against Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Moran against Russell. And he lobs it up to the rim.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
And it's Brooks missing.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
The length of Gobert is a problem for any defense. And, of course, he uses it so well to draw contact while shooting.
And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Russell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Up top, Morant, uncovered. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Whoa! Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Now here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league. Explosive play in the air by Edwards, and perfectly timed, too, for the alley-oop slam.
Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Hitting the afterburners to get the easy slam.
Now here's Russell. Towns, a screen on Morant. Pass to Towns. Can't hit from in close. And so the first quarter is in the books. Timberwolves ahead. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring. Simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the three, the small forward. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
Towns doing a nice job with a smart play there, getting the ball to a ready shooter instead of trying to force it himself.
Brooks against Anderson. And it's Brooks missing.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Guys, it's always good to see a young player start to mature in front of our eyes, and Russell has been that kind of guy. He's done a great job figuring out how to become a better leader. You know, when D'Angelo Russell came into the league, he was really primarily seen as a point guard, and that's what I like most about him, his vision and his passing ability, but he's actually changed that image and impression over time.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Following the score by Minnesota. Morant, no good. The evolution of D'Lo has been interesting to watch, Clark. I like how he's been willing to play whatever position asked of him.
Yeah, B.A., I like that too. And he said it before himself that he prefers playing shooting guard. But I tell you what, he also looks very comfortable running the offense too.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
From deep, Morant. And the three-pointer goes. Morant's got 9.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Russell. Pass to Towns. Clock at 6. Gobert with a screen on Jackson. Towns can't get it to go. Memphis trailing here. Now Morant outside for Brooks. To the middle. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. It's Edwards on the wing. He's got 6. There's the block. Morant, pass to Bane. And he lobs it up. Stolen by Russell. Here we go, one-on-one. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Bane. Edwards, the pass to Anderson. Lets the three fly. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Minnesota.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
Now here's Russell. Off target from outside. Jackson with it. Towns covering. And there's the lob. And then Morant with the dunk.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Here's Russell. After the basket by Memphis. Here's Gobert. Uses the glass on the layup. Gobert's got 7 points in the game.
Incredible balance on that take. You gotta respect watching Gobert muscle his way through the defense.
Pass to Bain. Adams with the ball. And the shot goes in.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
Here's Russell. There's 45 seconds left in the first half of this game. The shot by Towns, no good. Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Towns against Morant. Takes a 3. He buries it from 3. And it's now only a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
And Edwards slams it in.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
Adams with a screen on Anderson. To the inside. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. And here's Edwards outside. Oh, and he just knocked down the butt. Thanks very much, Allie.
The Grizzlies, 16. The Timberwolves, 26.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
On the court for Minnesota, they've got Taurean Prince. McDaniels out there with Naz Reid. Then it's Jalen Noel. And it's McLaughlin in it to 1. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
Here's McLaughlin. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. McDaniels can't hit.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Here's Jones. That one's wide left. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Noel. Fires from deep. Conchar pulls it in. Well, Memphis shooting just 33% so far in this game. Outside, Green. Back to Conchar. Shot clock at 6. Jones from outside. And they recover it. The 3 is up. And it's Green off the drive. Oh, and Reid with a block. Here we go. Pass to McLaughlin. Now Reid. Here's the steal. Jones from outside. Tries again. The shot that time not on target. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Here's McLaughlin. Green covering. Here's McDaniels. takes the three. Drains the triple. McDaniels gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Jones, the pass to Green. Pass to Conchar. Trying to get back on track. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. Outside McDaniels. Reed passes to McDaniels. Can't cash it in from close range. Memphis has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
No good on the triple. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Throws it up high.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, BA.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Jones drives in. Pass to Tillman. 4-3. Hits a three-pointer.
What was the defense thinking? I mean, that's the wrong guy to leave open.
The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. Noel, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
On the wing, Green. Outside Jones. Three-pointer. Minnesota with a rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. To the paint. Prince down low. Working on Green. Prince can't hit. Jones with the ball. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Green for 3. McDaniels with the rebound. Minnesota shooting the rock well at 46%. Inside. Here's Reed. Conchar pulls it in. Outside Jones. Here's Tillman. And a nice finish on the layup.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. And here's Memphis, trailing by 10. Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Kicks it out to Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Off the mark there with a 3. So it's Minnesota now. And here's Russell. Pass to Edwards. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 5 assists in the game. Edwards got 6 of 9 to go so far from the floor. Morant against Russell. Morant, the pass to Brooks. Outside Morant. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And a chance to add to the lead here.
Yeah, BA, they should really stick with what they've been doing.
Here's Anderson. Not going to go that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Outside Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this 4th quarter. The shot by Russell, no good. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
And he sinks the second. For Minnesota. They've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Outside Edwards. Now here's Towns. Gets the 3 to fall. And the Timberwolves lead by 12.
Among big men, Towns is one of the very best spot-up shooters there is, and very consistent on the catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Now here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
Here's Morant. Pass to Adams. Sinks that one from the post.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
Morant against Russell. Right side Edwards. Now Towns. Three-pointer, no good.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Here's Brooks. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That one on Russell. Conchar, he's checked in for Memphis. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
But what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
They've also found a lot of shots at the arc in this one and allowing their good shooters to tee it up.
Can you say prime-time player Morant, he enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
Russell finds Gobert. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. Morant against Russell. Pass to Conchar. 18 feet out. Rebound Minnesota.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Outside Russell. Down low. Gobert with it. Towns for 3. Drops in the 3. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
You know, Karl Anthony Towns is a dangerous shooter from the perimeter, and it's this excellent shot selection that helps him be so efficient from there.
Brooks outside. Here's Conchar. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Russell. It's Edwards on the wing. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Back to Russell. This one for 3. Brooks with the rebound. Nice D from Anderson. Edwards for 3. Offline. So we see the Timberwolves get the win here. Exceptional effort on the road. They were
I really like his game.
You're exactly right. They're both dead-eye shooters, aren't they, David? We appreciate that report. Thank you. And it's the Cavaliers to start out. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the 3 spot. Richard, for the Cavs, the progress that Darius Garland has made in just a few seasons is nothing short of remarkable.
Well, he took a giant leap last year, and he got better in just about every offensive category, and people recognize it. He was 3rd in most improved player voting, and probably would have finished a little bit higher had they not dealt with injuries at the end of the season.
And he was an all-star.
Yes, sir.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. Mitchell with it, now defended by Gobert, kicks it out to Mitchell. That 3 off the mark. About a minute played so far here in the first. Now Russell, bobbed up there for Edwards. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And I like Russell's ability to create for others. He does what's best for the team.
Russell against Garland. The 3 nailed from three-point land.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Russell against Garland. Outside, Towns. Left side, Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
An agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Garland against Russell. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
The wide open look here for Garland. No good on the quick 3 for Minnesota. They've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Russell passes to Gobert. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Gobert's got his second bucket.
And using his insane wingspan and athletic frame, Gobert can flat out dominate down low.
Now, here's Garland. Off target from three-point range. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense. And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
Good on the shot. Okoro's got 5.
Yeah, it's hard to believe that Garland is only getting better at this, developing into a skilled playmaker.
Towns, high post.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
It's Edwards on the wing. Covered by Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Edwards kicks to Gobert. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
There's Garland. Out to the right wing. And here is Okoro. He's got 5, and Allen slams it in.
Easy for the big man Allen to get up and throw it down.
Russell looking it over. Wants to get it to Edwards and does. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Garland kicks to Okoro. From downtown, bangs home the trifecta. He's got 8.
An equally gifted scorer and passer, Garland. Unselfishness, it just keeps the defense on its toes.
Russell passes to Towns. Launches it. The shot missing. And Cleveland the other way now. Mitchell outside. Pass to Mobley. In the corner, Okoro with it. With the drive. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Russell. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
An active competitor, Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
Now, here's Garland. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game. And that one misses.
And I love watching Garland mature into a leader. And you know what? He is not done yet.
And not what we're accustomed to seeing from him at all from the free throw line.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Timberwolves lead by 1. The second. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Minnesota? Out on the perimeter, Edwards and Anderson. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Richard, so much of today's NBA defense is about covering the pick and roll. As a player, is that something you enjoyed, taking on that challenge of covering the screen roll game?
You only enjoy that challenge because you are a competitor and you want to win. Is it something that I'm doing on my own? Is it something that I'm doing in my spare time? Probably not. I can think of more fun things to do.
Exactly. It is not, and there are so many variations, right, of the screen roll that you can defend it as many ways as you can run it.
And these players are so talented that they can stop and pop from 3. You have to guard them at the half-court line. Before, you could guard them at the 3-point line. Now you got to meet them at half-court, and there's screens all over the place. It's miserable.
From the arc, Jared Allen grabs the miss.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Okoro with it. 10 points for him. Here's Garland. Anderson with the block. It's Edwards on the wing. Here's Towns. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Okoro passes to Allen. Oh, and here comes Anderson all along. And finished off by Anderson.
And how about Towns' activity level there, sensing an opportunity and going for it on the steal.
Garland surveying the D to the middle. Here's Okoro. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one. Russell against Garland. Lobbed up there for Edwards. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And slick dish there in the pick and roll. Russell showing his elite feel for the game.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Here's Garland. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Down low. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket for Mitchell.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense. Outside,
Towns. At the elbow, Edwards. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul. On defense, the Cavaliers. Edwards.
Nice finish. And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
In the corner, Okoro with it.
2 minutes remaining in the half. 2 minutes.
Edwards with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Edwards, that's good.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Garland kicks to Okoro. Here's the three. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Gobert can't hit. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Garland driving inside. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line. They throw good. Garland. And with Darius Garland, the first All-Star game appearance was so special for him.
Yeah, playing in that 2022 game in his home arena in Cleveland. And he played for Team LeBron. That also helped. Garland had some highlight reel plays. He scored 13 points. He's pretty good coming off the bench. He's proving that he belongs with the NBA's best.
Feeling out the pick and roll. Russell never looks like he's in a hurry.
52 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Love. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And Edwards with the stop.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
Pass to Stevens. 23 seconds left to play in the first half. Three-pointer, Wade. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Edwards inside. Levert defending. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive and trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Rubio outside. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Minnesota. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. Played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. Karis LeVert is out there with Ricky Rubio. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Wade in at the power forwards position. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Love with the screen for Rubio. Love outside. His three-pointers off the mark. So it's the Timberwolves now. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. The pass to Prince. Ball stolen. Left side, Love. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And so it's Cleveland with it. Now Rubio. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Prince finds Reed. Off target from outside. The Cavaliers trail by 12.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Love the pass to Wade. And so they foul intentionally.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And here's Love for three. Sinks the three-pointer. Love's got it back down to single digits for the Cavs.
A volume three-point shooter for a big man. Love can certainly torch you from downtown.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And again, Minnesota will turn it over.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Here's Rubio.
And in the back half of his career, Kevin Love has found joy playing in this new role.
He's embraced a leadership role off the bench by encouraging his teammates and playing with great energy. Plus, he can still fill it up offensively, especially from deep.
Prince with it. Guarded now by Kevin Love. Here's McLaughlin. And the rejection by Love. Prince outside, out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Outside Garland. Now, here's Mitchell. He's guarded closer. Yes, that goes in.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
Timeout called first of the game for Minnesota. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Garland against Russell. Towns wide open. And he's way off from outside. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for the Cavaliers. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Outside Garland. Just 5 on the clock. The 11-footer. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one.
2 minutes.
Edwards against Mitchell. Edwards with the screen for Russell. Lobbed up there for Edwards. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Garland kicks to Okoro. And the 3 off target. Timberwolves leading by 9. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Inside, here's Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 7th assist in the game.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low. And a nice job of utilizing his body to get around the defender, but that's just a tough one to knock down consistently. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Garland the pass to Okoro. Mobley outside. This is to Okoro. Over Anderson. It's stolen by Gobert. Towns down low. Mobley's there.
Such long arms. Mobley is tough to do anything against.
Passes it to Edwards. The kick out to Anderson. Outside Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Banked in off the glass. Edwards got 8 points in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Cavaliers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And a deep 3 from Russell. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. 13 points up at the end of the period. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been. chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Anderson in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And here's Russell to the middle. Wants to get it to Edwards and does. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And when you watch Edwards, expect him to get a prolific score. And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Garland kicks to Love and stolen by Russell. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. And Edwards with the stuff.
Yeah, the anticipation. Russell on top of the play there. Gets the steal, then gets his boys out in the open floor.
And here's Love from the arc. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
How about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
To the paint. It's stolen by Edwards. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Edwards leading the charge.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Garland kicks to Okoro to stop the run. No good that time. Minnesota leading by 19 points. Edwards drives in, and Edwards with the stop.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
To the wing right side. Love inside. Towns on him.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Fires for 3. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Garland against Russell. Buries it from 3-point range.
Good form on the jump shot. Russell's ability to stretch the floor makes him even more valuable.
Love with the screen on Russell. Love outside. Can they get it? That shot off. And Minnesota will come the other way. Russell fires away from way outside. Quick shot there, and it's off target. The Cavaliers shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. And it's in there.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
1:29 left in the game. And a deep 3 from Russell. Again, Russell missing. And the Cavaliers with possession here.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Minnesota.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Anthony Edwards.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple in this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking them down.
Outside, Russell lobbed up there for Edwards.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Mitchell passes to Garland. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
When you give Garland these looks, oh, he's going to find ways to capitalize, but I love his aggressiveness.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth. Towns, a screen on Garland. Russell kicks to Towns. Connects from three-point range.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. And the outcome. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. This is...
possession on 2K. Smitty, sure to be lots of snappy ball movement in this one. These teams have incredibly strong passing games.
Yes, they do, BA. Some great basketball minds on both teams who can just pick you apart with their playmaking. I'm sure they won't make it easy on each other.
And the Cleveland starting five. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at small forward. Conchar drives in. That shot, no good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Garland for three. They get the rebound. Outside for Mitchell. Outside Garland. 5 to shoot. Pass to Okoro. Into the lane. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And here's Morant. Lets it fly. Cans it with nobody near him.
A very efficient offensive player. The defense must respect Morant's ability to hit this one.
Pass to Okoro. Outside Garland. Driving in and finished off by Garland.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Now here's Morant. From outside the arc. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavaliers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Pass to Brooks. Fires for three. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Morant. Now here's Adams to the paint. Here's Jackson. Cavaliers with a rebound. Mobley's got 4 rebounds in the game. Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable, Smitty.
BA, no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run.
Here's Conchar. And another miss by Memphis.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
Morant against Garland. Outside Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
You got to bring more than that to stop Steven Adams. Using that strength to fight through contact.
Outside Mitchell. The 3 is up. Adams grabs the miss.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
The Cavaliers leading. There's a minute 12 left in the opening quarter. Pass to Okoro. Back to Garland. Allen with it. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
With a soft touch around the basket, when Allen gets good looks inside, he's able to capitalize.
Outside Morant. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Morant against Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Mobley. Puts the move on. Here's Allen. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Tremendous effort from Allen, one of the top offensive rebounders in the game.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Morant. Cavaliers with a rebound. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Okoro. Looking for his first basket still in this one. From downtown.
Nice defense by Dylan Brooks, using his power on that play.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their defensive.
Please give a big round of applause for your
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Ja Morant is out there with John Conchar. And it's Brooks in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Outside Mitchell. Mobley outside. Outside Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Acrobatic move by Donovan Mitchell, lifting off the floor for a slam. Something a lot of folks don't know about Donovan Mitchell. He was in the crowd during the famous broadcast of the decision by LeBron James.
Adams, the pass to Brooks. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. Cleveland shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Out of bounds, it'll be Memphis's ball. Here's Morant. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Rejected by Allen. And he's able to get it back. Pass to Adams. Brooks outside. 6 to shoot. Goes back up. Adams, the pass to Brooks. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Now Garland. Inside. Stolen by Jackson. Fast break. Here we go. Pass to Morant. Here's Conchar. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Stolen by Jackson. Morant against Garland. Morant, the pass to Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
This is what I like about Ja Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there finds the open man.
Pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. And here's Morant outside. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Oh, stolen by Morant. Adams, the pass to Brooks. Here's Conchar. Jacks up a 3. Finally gets one to go. That makes him 1 for 5 in this game. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
It's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
Clock at 2. 3-pointer. The shot misses, and it's Cleveland the other way. The drive by Garland. Second chance effort. Pass to Allen. Mobley outside. From behind the arc. Adams grabs the miss. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Here's Jackson. Ooh, what a play. Just palms the block. Outside Garland. To the inside. Mobley. He's off on that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. To the middle. It's intercepted. Here's Mitchell. And he was fouled. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge,
Previous play is
many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So
the ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Tillman's checked in for Memphis. And a new group getting ready for the Cavaliers. Kevin Love's checked in for Jared Allen. Wade comes in for Mobley. Stevens is checked in for Okoro. And Rubio is subbed in for Garland.
Strong, athletic, aggressive. Mitchell puts maximum pressure on the defense every night. Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Moran against Rubio. Pass to Conchar from the arc. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
In this first half, he has really fallen in love with the three. So far, not paying dividends.
15 seconds left to play in the half. Here's Wade. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. First free throw is good. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Both shots good from the stripe. 5 ticks left in the second period. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Your Grizzlies 13. The Cavaliers 20.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
On the court right now for Cleveland. They've got Robin Lopez. Karis LeVert is out there with Ricky Rubio. And it's Stevens in at the 3 spot.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Moran against Rubio. Clock at 6. Deflected. Here's Conchar. He's checked by LeVert.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Rubio passes to Lopez. Got a hand on it. Here's Conchar. Down low. Here's Green. Tipped. Pass to Tillman. Here's Conchar. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Conchar's got 6.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
And here's LeVert. Here he goes. Another shot. Here's Lopez. Outside Rubio. Second shot opportunity. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. For the lead. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Every team is looking for that star to lead them to great things. Morant already looks the part.
And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. So he comes up empty, missing both.
I can't believe he missed those shots. Wow, he is usually lights out from there.
And it's Mitchell, the miss. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Bain with it, guarded now by Mitchell. Outside Morant. Here's Tillman. Allen defending. The three from Bain. Unable to get that one. And it's Cleveland the other way. And it's Mitchell penetrating. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I like that Allen plays with attitude. He's got a competitive streak, and it blends so well with his natural athletic ability.
Jones, he's checked in for Ja Morant. He hits the second from the line.
Unfortunate that he missed one, but he still hit a crucial point there to help get his team the lead.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Jones from outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Okoro. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Garland against Jones. And Garland with the basket on the assist by Mobley.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Jones, the pass to Green. To the wing on the left. To the paint. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
For his career, more than half of Green's shots have been three-pointers, but he can also hurt you a little in the lane.
Garland against Jones. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Here's Okoro. Back to Mobley. The shot's good. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Garland against Jones. Pass to Bain. Now here's Jones. Now Green. There's a screen. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
36 seconds left in the third quarter. Garland against Jones. The drive by Garland. Count it, and 1. He'll have a chance at a three-point play. It's on Desmond Bain. A line change here for Memphis. That's good from Garland. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the third. Morant with it. 16 seconds left in the third quarter. That one drops for him.
Challenging the heart of the defense. Ja Morant can beat you with the pass or the shot.
Garland finds Mitchell. One second left. And Mitchell with the slam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And so it's Cleveland with a 6-point lead. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Ja Morant is out there with John Conchar. And it's Adams in at the 5, down low. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Memphis trailing here. And here's Morant. Great D that time from Allen.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Oh, Brooks with the steal. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Pass to Jackson. Here's Conchar. High arcing shot. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Okoro. Second chance shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. Okoro's got his first 2 points.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Reason why: lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Pass to Conchar. Rejected by Allen. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Here's Garland. Mobley down low. Adams covering. From deep, Mitchell. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
Yeah, all throughout the game, the opposition hasn't been able to keep them off the glass, and they're paying for it, giving up second chance points.
Just 2 to shoot. Conchar can't hit.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Back to Garland. The 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Here's Brooks. Here's Jackson. Oh, he can't stop the run as that misses. Pass to Okoro. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. From outside, off the mark.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. It's stolen by Garland. And now the Cavaliers on the break. The 3 from Mitchell. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got 4 assists in the game.
Any given night, Donovan Mitchell can put this team on his back at the offensive end. What a performance.
Jackson finds Brooks. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one's on Darius Garland.
What makes Dillon Brooks especially valuable to a team, he's a competitor who you can count on to produce in the clutch.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Bain comes in for Conchar. And it's Jones in for Morant. And Cleveland with a change here too. Love is checked in for Mobley. Garland, the pass to Love. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Launches it. The rebound by Garland. Garland's got his 4th rebound in this one.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Cavaliers.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for Jared Allen.
Boy, such a big factor in the game tonight. His intensity on the boards. Even when guys put a body on him, he somehow still beats them to the ball.
Jones, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
Out of bounds, it'll be Memphis's ball. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jones drives in. The three from Bain. Outside Jones. Fires the three. And they'll get another chance. Pass to Bain. It's stolen by Garland. Here we go, one-on-one. Okoro on the wing, guarded by Bain. Now here's Mitchell. And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. Boy, a nice win.
A well-dressed group of Timberwolves as they made their way to the locker room. They love playing in front of their raucous home crowd.
Here we go.
So the Timberwolves win the tip. Now look at Memphis's starting group. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the 5. Now here is Russell. And Anderson has it in the corner. Misses the 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Doris, one thing that stood out about the Timberwolves last season was their fast-paced play.
No doubt, Kevin, and you can trace that directly to the head coaching position in Chris Finch. This is a group that loved to push the basketball up the floor, wanted to catch defenses before they... had a chance to dig in the half court. And remember, that is the classic mark of a youthful team, particularly one with the athleticism that Anthony Edwards brings.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
Get ready, folks. These two teams love pushing the ball. Greg, we could see a track meet tonight.
Two of the top fast break teams in the league, Kevin. As far as keys, limiting turnovers is going to be big because they each want to get out and run when they get the chance.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Bounce pass, Russell. And Gobert kicks to Towns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Morant.
And how about using that impressive vertical on defense? Morant has the ability to block shots when in position.
Pass to Jackson. Memphis moving that ball around. Goes up on the wing. That one wide left.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Here's Edwards. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
Boy, this guy's such an instinctive passer. D'Angelo Russell could average double-digit assists if he wanted to.
Now here's Morant. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. And there's the nice layup by Adams.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Now let's find out what head coach Chris Finch had to say to David Aldridge. David?
Well, Kevin, he spoke about the strategy coming in of working the ball inside, emphasizing that throughout the game. That's where they think they have the biggest advantage, and they think they can score inside with consistency. We will see how long that holds up, guys.
Thank you, David. Now, here is Russell. After the miss from Desmond Bain.
Well, so good at anticipating when shots are going to go up. Steven Adams, terrific protecting the basket.
Edwards against Bain. 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Adams. And here comes Jackson, leading the fast break.
2 minutes remaining.
Feeds it to Morant.
2 minutes.
From deep three-point range. Bain for 3. Minnesota with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
And Karl Anthony Towns said he believes that he is the greatest big man shooter of all time. What do you think?
Well, Kev, I think a guy by the name of Dirk Nowitzki might have a thing or two to say about it, but I love Karl Anthony Towns' attitude. You have got to believe in your skills if you're going to have the kind of success that Pat has had in this league, and we know he is lethal from deep.
And here is Bain after Anthony Edwards made that last three-pointer.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure. I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Russell with a wide open look. Second chance effort. The kick out to Towns. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Morant with it. Guarded now by Anderson. Morant passes to Adams. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Bain. Memphis keeping it alive with a new 14. Jackson dishes to Morant. Jacks up a 3. Trains the three-pointer. Morant's got 5 now.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Minnesota on top. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And guys, what's your take so far in the Timberwolves?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the center position.
I'll tell you, so many different aspects to his offensive arsenal. Towns flashing solid handle ability.
Morant against Russell for the 3. And it's Morant missing. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 4-point game. Drills it from outside.
Well, it's important that D'Angelo Russell keep making shots from deep. This is an aspect of his game he's starting to sharpen.
Pass to Jackson. On the wing, Bain. Beyond the arc. And another miss by Memphis. Timberwolves leading by 7. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Conchar's checked in for Bain. Memphis has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Memphis moving it around. And Morant throws it down.
Oh, the big finish by Morant. Some of his most spectacular plays happen well above the rim.
Lobbed up there for Edwards. A shot that time, not on target.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Out to the right wing. Morant against Russell. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. Oh, and with all the gifted range shooters in this league, Doors, it seems like in the clutch, more teams go for those long-distance, quote-unquote, Hail Mary threes, rather than 2 quick field goals inside.
Well, it makes sense if you have guys who work on those types of shots. We see Stephen Curry do this all the time. But I don't always agree that that should be the play. If you have the time, go for high percentage 2-point looks.
Tyus Jones, he's checked in for Memphis. Anderson. And no good that time. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Jones looking for an opening. Russell against Green. Pass to Tillman. Back to Green. Kicks it out to Jones. Over Anderson. And another miss by Memphis. Timberwolves leading by 3. And the foul called on Danny Green. That's his first foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Now the pass to Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Edwards got 9.
Boy, that defense must be better. Anthony Edwards getting it done on the interior.
And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip. Can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair.
Lobbed up there for Green. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Russell passes to Towns, and Towns throws it down.
That's easy money for Karl Anthony Towns. Gets in close range and leaves no doubt.
Here's Conshaw. And stolen by Russell. And here we go. Towns heading to the hoop. From deep. And they'll get another chance.
First personal foul. 14 foul.
And again, Minnesota will turn it over.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
1:10 left here in the second. Now Jones. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. They grab their own miss, and he bangs it home with one hand.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what? Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Pass to Conshaw. Over Edwards. The putback. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Leading by 5. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, Towns. Out to Edwards. Back to Towns. Clock at 4. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, beautifully done by Towns, using the up fake to bait the defender.
Minnesota shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
At the line for
and Towns drops them both.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Gobert with the block.
This guy is an absolute menace and force on the defensive end. Rudy Gobert says no.
Thanks, David, and we'll be back.
22, the Grizzlies, 15.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
McDaniels is out there with Taurean Prince. Then there's Reed. And it's Noel in at the 2 guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's Noel. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
The Grizzlies trail by 3. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now here's Morant. Guarded by Reed. And again in Ja Morant.
And relentless in his attack, Morant is wearing down the defense, putting up some huge numbers here tonight.
Top of the key, McDaniel. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Jones, the pass to Concha. And yes, it's good. Conchar's got the lead up to 1 now for Memphis.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Knocks it loose. And it's Memphis on the break. Count it, and the foul. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
The Grizzlies had looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
He gets it in there.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Memphis.
Grizzlies have gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Outside, Green fires the 3. Tillman passes to Green. And rebounded by McDaniels. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And something you always hear about Jaden McDaniels, Doris, is how effortless he makes the game look.
Kev, when I watch this guy play, I feel like he glides through an NBA game. There's a finesse that you don't necessarily see from players his size. He's a handful on the low block. This young man is brimming with potential.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Got a piece of it. Green taking his time here. He lobs it up. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Prince, the pass to Reed. It's rebounded by Memphis. Now the Grizzlies with it. They're on a 10-2 run here. Down low.
Well, Danny Green excels at recognizing when his teammates have open looks and putting it on the money. Nicely done.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter. Russell against Jones. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
How about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
Some changes for Memphis. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Back to Morant. On the wing, Brooks lets the 3 fly. And the Grizzlies get it back. Outside for Jackson. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Morant against Russell. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
The rugged toughness of Morant. Excellent at fighting through there and capitalizing in style.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's Edwards. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 5th assist in this one.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Morant against Russell. Shot clock at 6. Out to Brooks. A 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. For the tie, Edwards. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Desmond Bane.
Well, Anthony Edwards has got a well-rounded offensive game. He can put it on the deck and draw contact. Shows you right there.
And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. It's a 1-point game with the crossover and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Grizzlies have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. The first one falls.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
And it's Towns missing. 3/4 of play in a close game here. Grizzlies out in front. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. So on the floor for Memphis. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Tillman in at the 5, roaming the paint. And the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut down to just 1 on the basket from Rudy Gobert.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
The 3 from Morant. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Russell with it. Towns, high post. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Towns has gotten 3 of his 8 shots to go, around 37%. Here's Morant. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Morant's got 12 points in just the second half. Edwards, a screen on Morant. Lobbed up there for Edwards. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Anthony Edwards showing you, yes, I am a vertical threat at the rim.
Russell against Morant. Out to Brooks. Shoots the 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Edwards. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Boy, young talents like Anthony Edwards, so exciting to watch. You know, you've got to adapt to the NBA and continue to grow and reach your potential. But there's this infectious joy and a great smile that he plays with.
Memphis has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Morant kicks to Bane. For 3. And it's Russell with the rebound. Minnesota in the lead. Edwards drives in, and Edwards with the stop.
You better get out of the way. So much power from Anthony Edwards off that drive. Look out.
Morant against Russell. Morant passes to Bane. And then Morant slams it in.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
Passes it to Towns. Launches a 3. Trains it from beyond the arc.
How about the calm demeanor of Towns? Well made for pressure situations.
Morant outside. Dishes to Jackson. Back to Morant. Misses off the left iron. Minnesota leading by 4. Edwards inside. Guarded by Bane. Gobert, no good. Grizzlies shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Knocked away. Bain passes to Jackson. Over Towns. 6 on the shot clock. Grant. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. The Timberwolves have gone 4-7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. To the inside. Here's Towns. That shot misses. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Bain passes to Tillman. Gobert with the block. Another shot. Back to Bain. Over Edwards. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Timberwolves shooting for the game at 42%. Outside, Russell to the paint. That's good from Edwards on the assist by Russell. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
And he is built to be the man for this team. Edwards answering the bell and executing.
Bain sets the screen for Morant. Pass to Bain. Morant kicks to Bain. Off target with his 3.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Morant against Russell. Fires from deep. Here's Tillman. Misses and the dry spell continues. From deep 3-point range. No good there. And so Minnesota takes the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up.
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest. And we're expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Edwards and Anderson fill out the perimeter. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Russell in at the 1. Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
An awesome athlete. It's fun watching Gobert get up and hammer it down with force.
Russell against Garland. Outside Mitchell. To the inside. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Boy, nice mobility from the 5. Allen is very active offensively.
Towns on a screen. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Second chance effort. Here's Russell. Can't get it to drop. Good D by Mobley. And here comes Cleveland. From deep, Mitchell. He can't hit that time. The Timberwolves have gone 1 for 3 so far.
And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now, you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core up. Could be a game changer, though, with this roster, even with all they gave up to get him.
Here's Mitchell, following the score by Minnesota. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
Using all of his height to smother the shot completely. Emphatic block that time by Karl Anthony Towns.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Garland. Lays it up and banks it in.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now here's Russell. And he lobs it up top. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Russell.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
The Cavaliers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Garland against Russell. Pass to Okoro. Puts up a 3. Towns with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Kicks it out to Anderson. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Edwards against Mitchell. And he banks in the layup.
All hearts. Mitchell scoring down low. I mean, Donovan plays the game with such passion.
And he's going for the lob. And Edwards slams it in.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
Now here's Garland. Here's Mitchell. Some solid defense from Edwards. Minnesota in the lead. The rebound by Allen.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Mitchell misses. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. And Edwards, here we go. Towns. The shot off that time. And it's Cleveland the other way. Outside Mitchell. Mobley outside. Outside Mitchell. Okoro on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
A high flyer with long arms and attitude. Mitchell's so explosive at the rim.
Edwards a screen on Garland. And he's going for the oop here. And Edwards slams it in.
Explosive play in the air by Edwards, and perfectly timed, too, for the alley-oop slam.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. 23 seconds left in the first quarter. And it's Allen who slams it home.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Pass to Towns. Left side, Edwards. Rejected by Allen.
Boy, that expansive reach of Allen. I mean, so good at positioning himself and using his length and timing to stifle shooting.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. The backcourt is Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Anderson in at the small forward position. Pass to Towns. Outside for Russell. The 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Now Mitchell. And here's Mobley. Here's Okoro. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Edwards can't hit. The Cavs trailing. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute to play. They retain possession. Stolen by Anderson. Outside Russell. Pass to Anderson. Outside Russell. Towns a screen on Garland. Oh, there's the alley. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And a good call. Towns, one of the best in the league with the catch and flush. You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
Russell, that's good.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Mobley, right side, tipped. Back to Garland. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Here's Edwards. Buries it down low. And now a 7-point Timberwolves lead.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Here's Okoro. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. You know, with Towns, there's no doubt he's a lethal shooter from downtown.
Well, the numbers don't lie, man. This guy, B.A., has been around 50, 40, and 80 throughout his career. 50% field goals, 40% three, and 80% free throws. Tell me how many big guys can match up with those numbers. Very few.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck.
Yeah, I love that determination right there.
And the shot is good by Garland.
He gets inside right when he sees the opening. Gotta attack when you have that chance.
Pass to Towns. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie. And both free throws good for Mobley. And so it's Minnesota with it. Outside Russell. Edwards a screen on Garland. Throws it up high. And Edwards slams it in.
I can't emphasize enough what reading is all about. That's seeing the game in front of you, another way to put it. Russell making a great choice for the assist there.
Fast break, Minnesota for the finish. And Edwards slams it in.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Cleveland calls timeout. Well, the Cavaliers shooting 35% so far in this one. 40 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Allen. Goes back up. Okoro on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Second shot opportunity, and the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And he lobs it up to the rim, and Edwards slams it in.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice dime to the open teammate by Russell.
Here's Garland. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns, and that one misses.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Darius Garland, taking 2 shots.
Good on the second one. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves, ending the quarter up 10, looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. And more NBA action on 2K. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
Karis LeVert is out there with Ricky Rubio. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Wade in at the 4. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that.
Noel, that's good. The officials have been a little stingier with the whistle recently. Clark, you think fewer fouls called is good for the game?
I like to see the game played with a certain amount of flow. So you got to give some latitude to the physicality, and I am in favor of fewer fouls being called. The officials do a good job, I think, of judging advantage, disadvantage, and it's much more appealing to the fans when the game flows more fluid.
Going inside, here's McLaughlin. And he converts the layup. McLaughlin's got his first points of the game.
And it's no surprise they want to get him the ball to start this half.
And the defense to me looks a little stale, like week-old bread. I mean, they made that way too easy for them. They need to get back into the flow here.
And there's the lob.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleek.
Here's Noel. He's checked by LeVert. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Pass to Noel. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And he knocks down the first one. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Lopez is checked in, and that's good as he hits both shots. For Cleveland, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Pass to Love. Will it go? That's in there. Rubio with the assist.
Love's three-point shooting ability helps draw big men away from the hoop, and that's really valuable to this offense.
McDaniels, a screen on Rubio. And he lobs it up. Ooh, the deft touch on the lob. And the Timberwolves lead by 16.
Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked.
It actually almost makes it a little more special. Grace over power is how I would look at it.
And here's LeVert for 3. McDaniels with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. Count that bucket. McLaughlin's gotten 4 this quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Oh, here's Love with the jam.
It's over 10 years in the league for Love, but there's still some spring in those legs.
The Timberwolves have gotten all 6 of their shots to fall. Talk about a perfect start to the half. And the call will be against Robin Lopez. That's his first foul. A minute 31 left in the third quarter here. McDaniels can't hit. For Cleveland, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Rubio with the ball. Picked up by Reed. Pass to Stevens. From deep. Hits the trifecta.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
McDaniels can't hit. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Love for 3. That one no good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. They led by as many as 18. Here's Noel. He's checked by LeVert. And he's going for the lob! And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Anderson comes in for Prince. Edwards, he's checked in for Noel. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for McLaughlin.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Edwards a screen on Garland. Inside. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give them a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Here's McDaniels. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And the second free throw is good. 9 seconds left in the third quarter. Now here's Garland. It'll count. He takes it in.
On defense, Gobert expertly uses his size and length, making himself into a wall.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. They lead by a... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Edwards and Anderson fill out the perimeter, and it's Russell in at the point. And Mitchell with the slam.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Gobert finds Russell. To the inside. Stolen by Mitchell. Here's Garland. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting 65%. Their offense has been on another level. When the whistle blows, it's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
On the wing, Mitchell. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Anthony Edwards.
What you love about Mitchell, he plays with energy, explosiveness, and courage.
Both free throws good for Mitchell.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Pass to Towns. Here's the three. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Garland for 3. Doesn't go for him. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than those around him.
Garland for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. They led by as many as 18. It's Edwards with a drive. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Great use of the dribble drive by Edwards there, earning himself a trip to the line.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Minnesota.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
You know, something else, guys? You know, they came out of that tunnel sprinting in a full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game.
Russell against Garland. Here's Towns. Mobley with the block. And Mitchell launches it from deep. Off target from 3-point range. For Minnesota, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Outside Russell. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
Minnesota ball.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Driving to the basket.
And he's not shying away from the drive at all. Mitchell isn't afraid of the tough defense, and that tenacity gets him to the line.
The line for your Cavaliers.
Both free throws good for Mitchell. Here's Russell. Third minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Towns for 3. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Cleveland now, time running out. So far in the 4th, they've allowed just 6 points. And Mitchell with the slam.
I'd love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
Russell against Garland. Russell, the pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And the ball out of play. The Timberwolves will have it. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Towns. Fires the three. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got his 6th rebound on the night. There's the three. Mitchell misses. Minnesota has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Edwards with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. And no good, but close on that one. So he'll shoot 2 now. That one's on Darius Garland.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back. And when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
Outside Mitchell. Garland for 3. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
44 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Russell, the pass to Towns. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Here's Okoro. Anderson covers. Just 5 to shoot. From deep 3-point range. Okoro, no good. Outside Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And so it's Minnesota with the W. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them.